typically it's when your cardiologist calls us. That's the signal that you need heart surgery. But the symptoms of heart disease, whether it's valvular heart disease or coronary artery disease, are either chest pain or shortness of breath or weakness or tiredness, particularly when you exert yourself. It's important to think of the heart as an engine, right? And if the engine in your car is fine, you'd be okay at idle, going around the block, you'd be okay taking on the highway, driving 70 miles an hour. The heart is the same way. At conditions of rest, even if you have heart problems, whether it's blockage problems or valve problems, you'll probably be okay unless the situation is very critical. But when you try to exercise or try to lift things or try to do more than you usually do, that's when you notice the symptoms of heart disease. What I typically see is the heaviest physical activity that men will do is their lawn, mowing the lawn. So if you ask somebody that I'm seeing for an operation or consulting on, and I say, do you mow your lawn? They say yes. I said, do you do it in one day? They say no, I do the front one day and I do the back the next day. I said, was it always that way? No, a year ago I could do the front and back the same day. And then they said, well, I used to do the front one day and then I did the back, and then I couldn't do that anymore. So then they say, I put chairs out on the lawn. They actually put a chair every 50 feet out on the lawn because they get tired when they go about 50 feet. You know that this person typically has heart disease. For women, it's actually vacuuming. So unless they live in a small, trailer, they tell you, I used to be able to vacuum my whole house in one sitting, and now I get exhausted and I can only do one room at a time. So you have to look at what their activities are to decide, when something is brewing, and people should be cognizant of that.